Islamic microfinance is becoming an increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, takaful fund, management of zakat, management of awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.
Are you thinking of owning your dream homes? EJ Investment is here for you. Secure our quality bungalows with 2, 3, or 4 bedrooms, or our story buildings, 3 or 4 to 5 bedrooms at very affordable prices with flexible payment plans at our Sanyang Seaview Estate, where you can enjoy the cool breeze with modern infrastructure such as tar roads, covered drainage system, modern electrification with street lights, gated entrance with security posts, and social amenities such as gas station, shopping mall, medical clinic, park, schools, children daycare, and a lot more. Our dedicated team of professionals will keep the estate clean at all times, provide security and patrol team within the estate premises, install latest technologies such as CCTV, Wi-Fi, home network installation, solar panel, and power backup system. Also, check out for our additional home facilities and interior design service such as premium tiling, wall plaster, home landscape, fingerprint home lock, and a lot more. Visit our office at Senegambia Kololi Highway and get a free site visit tour, or contact us on 4464-838. WhatsApp us on 3259220. Or you can visit our Facebook page or Instagram on EJ Investments. EJ Investments, we are first in properties.
Gambia, Alhaji Yankuba J. and Sonko, the representative of the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of the Gambia, the representative of the Attorney General and Minister of Justice of the Republic of the Gambia, National Security Advisor, Colonel Momodu Baji, retired, Ambassador of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to the Gambia, His Excellency Mohammed Manu, Vice Chairman, Delete Board of Governors, Mr. Ali Useka, Chairman, CEO, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency of Nigeria, Brigadier General Buwa Marwa Muhammad, retired, and members of his delegation, Advisor to the Honorable Minister of Interior, Mr. Jibril Useka, the Permanent Secretary Minister of Interior, Defense Attaché Gambia High Commission in Nigeria, Commodore Hassan Sar, the representative of the Chief of Defense Staff, Brigadier General Trojane, the Director General State Intelligence Service of the Republic of the Gambia, the Deputy Inspector General of Police representing the Inspector General of Police, the Director General Gambia Prison Services, Commissioner GRA representing the Commissioner General of the Gambia Revenue Authority, Deputy Chief Fire Officer ably representing the Chief Fire Officer, the Deputy Director General of Drug Law Enforcement Agency and Senior Management of the Commissioners and other senior staff of the Drug Law Enforcement Agency of the Gambia, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. All protocols respectfully and duly observed. Good morning. Indeed, I present this speech with absolute hope that our cooperation will reinforce our collective efforts in drug interdiction in the sub-region. This signing ceremony is a clear manifestation of our commitment as state parties to the 3 UN drug conventions. DILIC has found NDLEA of Nigeria as a strategic partner, not only owing to the huge experience at their disposal in drug interdiction, but also based on our long-standing bilateral relation, which provides the Gambia with massive opportunities and benefits. However, the relation of the two countries is ever based on common interests, shared values, and mutual benefits. I would therefore like to register my warmest appreciation and profound gratitude to the Chairman, CEO, and of NDLEA for his personal commitment in ensuring that this MOU is signed today. I have no doubt that under your leadership, no effort will be reserved in the implementation of this instrument. The implementation of this MOU will certainly deliver a greater and modern law enforcement cooperation in the region. Meanwhile, let me take this opportunity on behalf of the League Board of Governors, management, and staff to congratulate you on your appointment to the office of the Chairman and CEO of NDLEA of Nigeria. I am reliably informed that you brought to NDLEA with you proven wealth of experience and expertise, and within a very short period of your leadership, the impact is felt in redirecting the agency. Thank you. I am convinced that with our partnership with NDLEA will be one of a realistic step contributing meaningfully to the efforts geared towards tackling the world drug problem. Because within the framework of this partnership, there is renewed energy to facilitate and improve cooperation between and among anti-narcotic agencies within the sub-region and beyond. This will go to manifest our collective resolve to face the apparent challenges of drug law enforcement and put our weight together to tackle these challenges. I'm highly confident that our partnership partnership will produce a new beginning in our drug interdiction efforts by synergizing intelligence-led resource-based approach. Intelligence is very critical in drug interdiction because without intelligence, there will be no target. And without target, there will be little or no serious interdiction. Understanding the pivotal role of intelligence in drug interdiction, one will entirely agree with me that our decision to forge closer cooperation with NDLEA of Nigeria is both apt and timely. This partnership is capable of dismantling and disrupting the activities of powerful international drug trafficking organizations. This MOU, in furtherance to the spirit and objectives of the 3 UN drug conventions, as well as the Convention Against Transnational Organized Crime. All these instruments strongly advocate for state parties to cooperate closely with one another, consistent with their domestic legal and administrative systems, to enhance effectiveness of law enforcement action to combat the offenses covered by the respective conventions. The 1961 Convention particularly is quite explicit in Article 27.2, where it states, among others, with a view to giving efforts or effect to this convention, state parties shall consider entering into bilateral or multilateral agreement or arrangements on direct cooperation between their law enforcement agencies. We can also draw inspiration from Kofi Annan in his eloquent write-up in the foreword of the UNTOC. He states, among others, the international community demonstrated the political will to answer a global challenge with a global response. If crime crosses borders, so must law enforcement. If the rule of law is undermined not only in one country, but also in many, then those who defend it cannot limit themselves to purely national means. If the enemies of progress and human rights seek to exploit the openness and opportunities of globalization for their purposes, then we must exploit those very same factors to defend human rights and defeat the forces of crime, corruption, and trafficking in human beings. I believe strongly that the world drug problem undermines rule of law and is indeed a human rights issue. To conclude, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to acknowledge and register my deep appreciation to the able leadership of the Honorable Minister of Interior, Alhaji Yankuba J. and Sonko, and his entire ministry in facilitating this process. I want to recognize the Office of the Inspector General of Police and his entire management for always housing DILIC staff within their commands and also providing armed backup support during operations. I equally extend my profound gratitude and appreciation to the Chief of Defense Staff, the Director General State Intelligence Service, and other service chiefs for rendering support to the agency in complementing our efforts in our drug interdiction. May Allah the Almighty guide us through the implementation stage of this MOU for the collective good of our people. I thank you all for your kind attention.
The Honorable Minister of Interior of the Republic of Gambia, His Excellency Muhammadu Manu, High Commissioner of Nigeria to the Gambia, Director General, DLIC, and my dear brother Alhaji Bakari Gazama, and his able directors, National Security Advisor of the Gambia, the Honorable Minister Foreign Affairs, well represented, the Honorable Minister of Justice, well represented, Vice Chairman, D-League Board of Governors, Director General of Intelligence Services in the Gambia, heads of security agencies, Defense Attaché of the Gambian Armed Forces to Nigeria, senior government officials, honorable parliamentarians, members of the Nigerian delegation, gentlemen of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of my delegation, I would like to thank Director General D-League and your esteemed government for the warm reception that we received upon arrival last night and the hospitality so far. We are very comfortable in this prestigious premier 5-star hotel Coco Ocean. The weather is nice. The sea is at the back. We feel at home. Absolutely. Thank you very much. I bring you warm felicitations from Nigeria, more specifically from your counterparts, the officers and men of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency of Nigeria. I am most delighted to lead the delegation at this time to your beautiful country and to this historic meeting. A meeting which subject matter is very clear, very dear to our hearts, and designed to collectively combat the manufacturing, production, and trafficking of illicit drugs between our two countries and in our sub-region. Nigeria and the Gambia have a long history of collaboration and cooperation in various spheres to our mutual benefits. Today will not be the last, I'm sure. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to share with you a brief background of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, of Nigeria. NDLEA is a federal government of Nigeria focal agency established in 1989. It is charged with the responsibility of coordinating all drug laws in Nigeria and eliminating the growing, processing, manufacturing, trading, use, exportation, and importation of hard drugs. It is also vested with the power to trace and cause the forfeiture of all proceeds of illicit drugs. As well, it is to provide counseling services and treatment of drug-dependent persons in close collaboration with our Federal Ministry of Health. The NDLEA has, over the years, developed capabilities in all areas of its mandate, including providing technical assistance in terms of expertise to other countries in the sub-region. It currently has offices in all 36 states of the Federal Republic of Nigeria and the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, as well as all land borders and international airports and seaports. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, drug trafficking is international in scope, which makes collaboration key to its successful interdiction. It is part of the affirmation and commitment in 2019 by our ministers at the 62nd session of the Commission on Narcotic Drugs in Vienna, Austria, to have a balanced, integrated, and comprehensive approach to the world drug problem based on the principle of common and shared responsibilities. Our sub-region is highly progressive in terms of free movement of persons, goods, and services. This will carry with it crime and criminalities, including drug trafficking. The commonality of the English language between us and shared colonial history, heightened by our cultural affinity and business interactions, underscore the urgent need for collaboration. The 2014 to 2017 report of West Africa Epidemiology Network on Drug Use, WENDU, which showed the increasing traffic of cannabis, cocaine, opioids, and amphetamine-type substances, mainly methamphetamine, is also a wake-up call, as it is our collective responsibility to cut off drug supply to the growing terrorist groups in our sub-region. We in the NDLEA are prepared to collaborate in the sharing of intelligence, training, operations, and any other areas that will effectively combat the illicit production, manufacture, and trafficking in narcotic drugs, psychotropic substances, and its precursors. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Master of Ceremony. I want to first recognize the representative of the Minister of Justice, equally the representative of the Minister of Foreign Affairs, National Security Advisor, His Excellency the High Commissioner of the Federal Republic of Nigeria to the Gambia, the Vice Chairman of the League Board of Governors, Chairman, CEO, National Drug Law Enforcement Agency of Nigeria, and members of his delegation, Director General of Drug Law Enforcement Agency, Gambia, the Defense Attaché, Gambia High Commission in Nigeria, Honorable National Assembly members here present, Director General of the National Intelligence Service, Director General of Prisons, representative of the CDS, representative of the Inspector General of Police, representative of all other service chiefs here present, Executive Director of NATIF, my advisor, Mr. Seka, senior management of the League, members of the press, all other protocols respectively and duly observed. Good morning to all of you. It is with deep satisfaction and honor to preside over this historic event standing in solidarity with these two great agencies. It is my hope that the presence of the most senior government officials here will bring hope and motivation to the leadership of the two agencies and their gallant officers who are committed to serve humanity. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is my conviction that fighting crime is noble, but equally, fighting drug-related crime is very honorable and selfless. Thus, one of the most rewarding jobs a citizen can undertake. I say this with clear understanding of the enormous risks associated with work you do. On a daily basis, you are faced with challenges of various forms, yet you remain committed, steadfast, and fearless in the execution of your duties. This development we are witnessing today demonstrates renewed political commitment and will of our governments in the fight against drugs. The Gambia and Nigeria are among the countries that created a single mission agency purposely to fight against drugs. This is by no means a coincidence. It demonstrates the high priority and importance attached to counter narcotic efforts by the two governments. We together continue to play a critical role on global platform by joining endeavors to tackle the world drug problem. This event is another milestone in our quest to build stronger and more reinforced regime of cooperation against international drug trafficking. This MOU will serve the shared and common interests of the two states on matters relating to drug trafficking and abuse. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is important to remind ourselves that every country must take a fight against drugs very seriously. We cannot afford to fail in this fight, as failure is not an option. There are indications that if care is not taken, we will lose our younger generation to drugs. Drugs is the worst enemy of mankind. We must therefore be ready to confront it with vigor and power. We must invest in the fight against drugs. Anti-narcotic officers are facing very powerful and highly resourced criminal groups. The massive wealth at the disposal of these criminals is a threat to the well-being of the world. Their wealth is used to compromise systems and propel their way to achieve their objectives. This makes drug officers very vulnerable. It is against this background that in November 2008, ECOWAS heads of states and governments made a political declaration on the prevention of drug abuse, illicit drug trafficking, and organized crime in West Africa. Our leaders were and are still convinced that drug abuse, illicit drug trafficking, the version of chemical mosquitoes, and other organized crimes are serious threats to the regional and national security, political, economic, and social development of our member states. Because drug trafficking and organized crimes undermine the rule of law, democratic institutions, and transparent governance. The political declaration advocates for the establishment or strengthening of specialized anti-drug trafficking, transnational organized crime, law enforcement units and agencies, and national forensic capabilities with a view to investigating and prosecuting organized criminal groups involved in drug trafficking and other related crimes. It is on this basis that the Gambia, like Nigeria, established autonomous specialized agencies to fight drugs. The signing of this MOU is a positive step towards meeting the type of cooperation envisaged by ECOWAS leaders to promote effective regional and international cooperation in criminal matters, with special emphasis on extradition, mutual legal assistance, and confiscation of proceeds of drugs or crimes. Thus, your initiative to enter into this MOU will further enhance the spirit and aspiration of the political declaration. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, my ministry, and by extension the government of the Republic of the Gambia, is in support of your engagement. We stand firm to support and strengthen the counter-narcotic regime in the region and the world at large. I encourage the Director General, DILIC, and Chairman CEO of NDLEA of Nigeria to nurture this relationship to serve as a model to the rest of the countries in the region. Furthermore, the government of the Gambia will fully support the implementation of this MOU by empowering DILIC with the requisite capacity and capability to be able to carry out the difficult task of drug interdiction. In conclusion, I would like to thank and congratulate the leaderships and their governing boards of the two agencies on their efforts and the spirit to enter into this noble venture to fight against drugs. Equally, I encourage you to work towards strengthening this cooperation with the full implementation of the agreement. On that note, I wish to thank all of you for your kind attention. Thank you.
Cases of assaults against officers, including executions of lawful from all parts of the country. In some cases, officers are grievously injured or life-threatening. I want to appeal to the general public to understand that village officers are your brothers, sisters, sons, and daughters. We are not your enemies. We are your fellow countrymen. Our mission is solely to serve you. Save the present and the people of this great country in Gambia and in the world.
Love like fire. Wow. Love like fire. Xam ngeen rek affaire bi xam ngeen fan la skincare la 2020 lañu wax de waaw fii nag mooy Kerr fan Kerr zero tache perfect skincare saa su ne rek niñ ko dee defee rek loo lañ soxlaati rek maanaam bu ngeen am problème ci seen skin yéen xam ngeen fan la fii ngeen di ñëw suma xarit yeeg am di jàmm yi nga xam ne taas daf lañ sonaloon xam nga doon xeesal ba la ka xum éneew ma lañ ko nag waaye just in case comme ni ko gars yi defee rek en cas just in case loolu xew xam ngeen fi ngeen di ñëw skincare plus si yu baax rek la ñoo dox nag ay baax rek fu ne la ñoo dem ci réew mi di lañ indi rek nag products yu baax du Paris du Italie du USA du fi mu nekk nii sax boole nañ ci nag Sweden fu nekk lañ leen a indi les products bu dee tamit nag da nga ñuul rek ñu lay jamaa natural beauty that melanin dripping we do have stuff for you as well emuñ si skincare products rek ñu ngi ci cuub yi tamit fu ne la ñoo jaar in fact sax last commercial bi ñu defoon waxuñ leen woon dañoo dox ci ay kawar 9A grade rek nag waaw we do have bundles as well hair si lu ne la ñoo dox ñun ñu ngi ci rafetal jigéen rek luy taaral jigéen rek waaw boo leen di tukki tamit bëggoon rek classic suitcase dañoo dox ci ay Samsonite duñ dee indi any brand of suitcases though other than Samsonite comme li ma dee wax rek boo eggee airport dëri Samsonite dafa am nuñ laa xoolee waaw ngeen ne lan nag waaw skin ci moom la ñu gën a xamee nag skincare products ci moom la ñu gën a xamee ñu ngi dox tamit bentee tamit si ay dàlla man nag skincare mooy suma specialty xam nga rek jigéen bu sa xar kanam réglé loo def mu jag am nañ Patricia Reiner Kiwi Eye the whole range Lighten Up Gold Tomatine I mean the list can just go on and on and on and on lépp loo xam ne rek luy taaral jigéen la ci yooyu rek la ñoo dox skincare plus nag emuñ si Gambia rek ñu nga United States ñu ngi Gambia fii ba pare bu dee yaa ngi anywhere in Europe mun nañ la ko mail within 3 days rek ñetti fan rek nga jot say diw emuñ si loolu rek dañ laa consult tamit balaa ñu laa jaay diw dinañ def a free consultation pour wax la rek exactly li nga xam ne moo méngoo ak sa kanam dinañ leen wax tamit ne rek am nañ perfumes fragrances men's shirts accessories we do dresses as well we do blouses I mean we do shoes name it we do them Skincare Plus 2020 is our year of perfection zero task fi mu nekk nii réew mi fii kenn waratu fi task kenn waratu fi am problème kanam kenn waratu fi am problème yu picca boo ko amee dafa fekk ne rek ñëwuloo ci place bi fii
love like fire bring my love like fire
Agada.
Mbijan aganya.
Albaka.
Mbaka important.
Yo, nga transfer la sto.
Ya transfer la.
Ha, code nyenje.
Okay. Korsa. Nsila ID soto.
Sa soto. Sorry. Agada.
Mbijan bro.
Albaka.
Mbaka.
Bara alla service o tariya.
Mbare.
Mo ki janna nun kunu bara tariya.
Jannom yona forest de bureau. Gambia tonkon na no mbari ya bere. Birim koyna fo kato.
Bari si kodo kino kato ni fo bolong blabe to.
56 branches mola sota Gambia jang.
Ha?
Gambia kono anin Gambia bantala bankol. Nka kodo kiya bere to. Kodo sifa fo falindiro fo nyaadi lafta memmen na kodi to poto nin kodi maraw. Jannam number 1 di nyonta. Andum fana nata anoda enterprise sotale. Wolam nyindi ko domorol fana kol fana be firale de dadi ma nin domorol dil fana beteat. Gambia dawda yalo ngam fa kendol sotale je.
Wo moyo diat.
Apelenta
ni wo ka ni lafta nyelen kendol e binaji.
Yalo bu kanyi la ko la baraka ba.
Yalo ndel chosano lo.
Abaraka.
We live in a day and age where technology is creating a world without borders, filled with unlimited potential to improve the lives of the people around us. Innovarex Global Health ushers in a new way of leveling the playing field with increased access to quality healthcare services delivered at your doorstep. Our qualified professionals are equipped with state-of-the-art point-of-care testing technology to conduct tests such as kidney function, liver function, electrolyte tests, body composition, hemoglobin, A1C, and many more services with the highest efficiency in delivering results. The addition to our flagship Wellness on Wheels, more fondly known as WOW Delivery Service, brings the entire clinical experience full circle. IGH has remained committed to creating the future of healthcare delivery. Gone are the days of sending loved ones outside the country for basic medical services. Innovarex Global Health offers a new peace of mind and takes pride in delivering the quality of care we all deserve.